it's so early in the morning.
I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. How about you?
Me too. I haven't eaten anything. I have all this stuff going with us.
This is actually a dream come true for me, to travel and share the beauties of a country and to learn English.
That's you're right. So, and where are we all going?
I think we're going to the northern provinces.
Yes,
of Vietnam.
northern areas.
Yeah.
We are so excited, right?
Right.
So guys, welcome back to another episode of Street VNs. And with all the episodes, we're going to introducing with all the northern parts of Vietnam. So please join in with me in this episode and learn more about the cultures and the English parts of Vietnam. Let's go.
Hello.
Hi.
We are already on our way over Nhật Bridge.
And where are we going now?
I think we're going to the province of
Tuyên Quang.
Tuyên Quang.
Yeah. So
how many kilometers is that away from Hanoi?
I think it's about 130 kilometers from here.
Whoa, so it's about a 3-hour drive.
3 hours drive.
Okay.
And
I'm ready.
yep, we're ready. So we are going to take a very good nap until we go there, okay? See you in Tuyên Quang. Bye.
Festival of Hạ Temple, Thực Temple and Ila Temple is an event for people to remember and show their gratitude to the community of ethnic minorities living in the area. At the same time, the festival is also an opportunity for people to be relieved, to express their worries to the gods, to hope for their help and protection, and to overcome difficulties. It is a spiritual product formed from the process of agricultural production of wet rice cultivation, which associated with the bridge for favorable rain and wind, anti-water activity, fighting against natural disasters, floods, reclamation, and setting up a village to organize labors. On the 16th of the lunar calendar, the people again complete the ceremony to bring Mộc back to her own temple to support and keep the people safe, healthy, and rich. Pray for all people to enter a new year of peace, well-being, warmth, and peaceful residence. In addition, the festival is a time for brothers, friends, and tourists to come to the origin, give thanks to the Holy Mother, and pray for a prosperous new year. Festival of Hạ Temple, Thực Temple, and Ila Temple has long become a unique tourism product of Tuyên Quang City. The festival is also an opportunity to introduce, honor, and promote the cultural values of the national relics of Tuyên Quang City with friends, domestic, and international visitors.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Street VN. So it's me, Thư again, and joining with me today is still Liesl, my fellow traveler.
Yeah, today we're traveling. You know, Thư, I'm super interested in spirituality, and Vietnamese spirituality still really fascinates me. And I'd like to know more about Mother Goddess worship. So tell me more about where we are today.
So today we are actually on a spiritual tour around Tuyên Quang to see 3 major temples which is very well known. And the temple, the first one is the Hạ Temple, also known as the Lower Temple. And the second one is the Thực Temple, which is the Upper Temple. And the final one is Ila Temple. And this temple is actually the Mother Goddess worship, the mother of the Vietnamese. Yes, and during this episode we will be talking about the architecture, the one you're interested, and also the meaning of the temple, and also the worship. Yep.
Well, I'm really excited to learn about that and share some vocabulary with you
Yes,
related to all those topics.
Yes, and all the English vocabulary for the audiences, right?
Right.
Yep. So let's go with us, enjoy and explore about the temple. Let's
Thank
go.
you. Let's go.
Let's go.
So why is it called the Hạ Temple?
You mean the name of the temple?
Yeah.
So the Hạ Temple is actually dedicated to Quỳnh Hoa Princess, which is one of the children of the Hùng King.
Oh, wow.
Hùng King, he has 18 children, and Quỳnh Hoa Princess is one of them.
Right.
And the Đền Hạ was built up to dedicate it to Quỳnh Hoa Princess.
Right. I noticed that the pagoda is next to a river.
Yeah.
Has that got any significance?
So the reason why the temple is next to the river, the Lo River, is because this temple is also dedicated to the water goddess and also known as the mother goddess, the mother of the Vietnamese.
So when was the Hat Temple built?
Oh, the Hat Temple is actually built in 1786. But you know what? This Hat Temple is actually, they have been to a war, you know, with all the swords and the horses and all the warriors, and it has been damaged significantly.
Right.
But don't worry, in 1817, it actually has been renovated again for the mother goddess to worship. So you see, Lizo, the architecture of the temple is actually very traditional and special. You can see all the dragons will be made in such a complicated texture, you see?
Yeah, so we call these dragons edge beasts. And that's, as I researched, and I think you told me as well, that these dragons help protect the pagoda against evil spirits.
Oh yeah, you're right. I have read about that.
They're also part of the eave of the pagoda. And so they're also part of how the rain will fall, which protects the building from the rain.
Wow, such a interesting information. You know what? I think I learn something every day. Yeah.
Thượng Temple is located at the down of Dung Mountain. One side is leaning on the mountain. Below is the low river of lyrical drifting, winding from right to left, embracing the temple and creating a peaceful scene. Thượng Temple is an ancient temple from a long time ago, ordained the earliest in 743, dating back to the same period as Hat Temple, the shrine of two goddesses with a close relationship. When the folk worship Mộ developed, the people brought Mộ Thường Thiên, the mother goddess, and Mộ Thoại, the mother of water, along with the system of Ngọc Hoàng, Long Vương, and Quân Hoàng statues to worship. Thượng Temple is a very valuable relic in researching culture, histories, and faith. It also attracts tourists to admire the miracles of the temple.
So Lizo, I can obviously see that this shape of the door is actually very common. What do you call it in terms of architecture?
Right, well, this shape is called an arch.
An arch. So is that A-R-C-H?
Yeah, that's correct.
So I can see that an arch is actually very common in the architecture of the temples, not only here, but in all over the place in Vietnam.
Right,
See?
but as well as in churches, bridges, and many different buildings.
Yeah, you're right.
We see arches everywhere.
So Lizo, what is the next architecture you want to share?
Okay, the next architecture that I want to share is the banister over there.
The banister, is that the dragon things?
Yeah, the dragon dog thing.
Dragon banister. So Lizo, I can see the things next to the pagoda is very common in all the temple. And I think it's often shaped in a dragon statue. So what do you call it in English?
You're right. This is often the shape of a dragon, and it's beautifully done. But normally, you can find these next to any staircase and any stairwell and any building.
Yeah, you're right.
And then it's just a banister.
You just call it a banister?
Yeah, banister.
I think it's quite a familiar word to me, but I don't know what it's called. Like
Right.
a banister.
Banister, right. So my mom would often tell me, Liesel, don't touch the banister, it's very dirty. Many people touch the banister, right?
Especially in the temple.
Oh,
and
really?
it's a beautiful shape like this.
So beautiful.
So Liesel, after visiting 3 temples for today's episode, so what do you find is the link between the 3 temples? There must be the story somewhere, right?
Whoa. Is it the mother goddess of water? Because she is worshipped at all 3 of these temples?
Yes, you're right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Because the mother goddess is actually the Hat Temple, you remember, it sits next to the Lo River. So that's why they worship the mother goddess of water. Oh, Liesel, do you see these pictures?
Wait, I heard about this. This is a really important festival for your national cultural heritage, right?
Yes, so for more information, it's actually the National Intangible Cultural Heritage by UNESCO.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's normally take place in 3 temples, which is the Hạ Temple, Thượng Temple, and this Ilan Temple.
Oh, so all the temples that we visited here today.
Yes, you're right. And actually, all these temples and the festival is actually dedicated to the Mother Goddess of Water, also known as the Mother Goddess of means water.
Right.
Yep, and I think it occurs in the second lunar month of the year in the Spring Festival.
Man, next Lunar New Year, I really want to come and see
Me too.
this.
Actually, I have never been there during the festival.
Right.
When I heard about it, it's actually very interesting, and it's much occur. You see all the uniforms and all the
Wow,
flags.
what a procession. Huh?
Yeah, what a procession. Such
really,
a beautiful
really
talent.
spectacular procession. And I suppose the procession moves through the different temples. all dedicated to the Mother Goddess.
Mother Goddess. Such a beautiful worship.
Wow.
Should you want to visit next time?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go together.
Okay, cool.
I think I will bring the audiences with us, you see? Another episode for Street VN, you see?
Yeah, talking of which, we're coming to a close for this episode, right?
Yeah, actually 3 temples today, such a big experience, right? So guys, it is the end of this episode. So I hope we can coming back for you guys with more interesting episodes for Street VNs.
Yes.
And with Liesl joining with me.
Yes, I'm Liesl, and this is Miss 2.
See you again in next episode. Bye.